Well, if you've been watching my videos for any length of time at all now, you've probably seen, interviews of people I've done. People went on the internet to get free money to start their business. This is crowdfunding money. People who, you go on the internet and these sites, and there's about 1,000 crowdfunding sites now that that help you find people all over the world that want to help you start this business by basically pre-selling your product. So you do a sample product, put on there, hey, I want one of those when you got it, and you give them a deal, and so then you get bunches of money to do it. But this interview shows you what happens after you get all that money, because that's only a short period of time. It's really a month, 6 weeks, 2 months, or whatever, while you're there, trying to get all that money from people so you can go ahead and start your business. Okay, now once that's over, what happens? Well, this guy's going to tell you, and he'll tell you how that money keeps coming in. There's more stuff always happening because you were making that effort initially on the internet. So that stuff happens, and it keeps there, and you're really still on this website. So people are still Googling you, and they find you, but you're not fundraising there anymore to try to get money for your project. But they find you anyway because you're there. Media keeps finding you because they're looking on these crowdfunding websites for ideas to write about. And this guy really, he didn't need much money to start his business to do it, but he got all of it he needed, plus more, and it's a great idea, saving water, actually, whether you're here or anywhere in the world, and the money still keeps coming in. So that's what's cool about it. So that's why nothing goes to waste, when you use something. And it costs hardly nothing to start it. This guy spent next to nothing to start his project on this website, to raise the money he needed. The project was over, and the money keeps coming in. And then actually his thing started going viral after he raised all the money even. So watch this. Well, Stuart Mason with SpaTap.com. Now, we talked a few months back when you were in the middle of your crowdfunding campaign for your neat little shower gadget, and you got all the money. Show us the shower gadget. You got one there that you just raised money on?
Mate.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of this.
All right, well, it's a wonderful idea. Now, what happens? You put a bottle in there, right? Your water bottle. Yeah. So your water bottle goes on, right, and then you get a shower anywhere you are. You need to wash your feet or take a shower out in the woods or in the beach, and it's wonderful.
Mate, we're so stoked with the product. It's unbelievable. We actually, one of the things we wanted to make sure, the bottle shower did was save water. So out of a 1.5 litre bottle, right, we can get a 13-minute shower.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
Right? And I wanted to show you this because this is the most proud of anything, right? Do you get these over there in the States?
Oh, yes.
15-litre bottles.
Right.
Right? It fits that.
Wow, no kidding. So you just hang that up.
It fits that as well, right?
Well, you're going to make a fortune in California. We have a drought there. They're cutting water out all over.
No way. Well, look, out of one of these, right?
Yeah.
This basically fits onto that.
Ah.
You get a shower that lasts for 2 hours and 36 minutes. Wow. Now, that's water saving.
Right.
Eco-friendly, mate.
And not only eco-friendly, it sounds like a wonderful product in the third world, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Where they don't even know what a shower is yet, except the rain. But also, like Burning Man. You know about Burning Man?
I'd love to go, mate. I thought me and you were going to go one day.
Yeah, exactly, right.
I'm still waiting for my ticket.
That's all. You pay admission, you don't have to pay anything because they don't have anything. You have to bring everything. And you're going to be the hit of the Burning Man because you got an instant shower. That's the most important thing because there's sand all over.
Oh, mate, I'd love to take that to Burning Man. We've actually had inquiries from different festival promoters.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And they're talking about it as the hygiene solution for festivals and outdoor events. Because wherever anyone goes, they just take bottles, don't they?
Right. Right, exactly. And now you got it.
You can't go anywhere without water, so it simply fits to that any bottle, and you're in business.
Truthfully, I don't know in Australia. You're in Australia now, and it's 5 a.m. in the morning. So if you seem a little groggy, people should know that. Everybody else is still sleeping in the house, and you're up to talk to me. But what's important here in America, we have drought problems now out west. I mean, they're cutting water like 30%. They want everyone in Los Angeles to cut their water by 30%. So, man, I mean, you have an answer to all of this until we figure out another way. It's amazing. But what I really want to talk about, too, is that you were very successful on Kickstarter. That was your first Kickstarter campaign, right? You never did before?
That's right, yeah.
Right. So, you had this little idea. You didn't need much money off the ground, but you got the money you needed. But what happened after that? Tell me what you think people should know, that once you're successful, I mean, you just don't go sit on the beach with a cigar and count your money, right? What?
I wish. No, I don't smoke. But anyway, I think the good thing, right? There's been lots of positive reasons or positive after effects because of the Kickstarter, Matthew, right? And I think one of the main things is because the internet's a great leveler. It kind of puts you in, your kind of launch, your marketing goes out and it goes global. So where you are here, we're based in sleepy old Coolum in the Sunshine Coast in Australia. It's like a bit of a one-horse town. There's not many people here, but all of a sudden we were like getting, views by people like in California, in Canada, in London, in, all over the world. So after the kind of Kickstarter, the marketing that was in place still kept going. So, press releases that had been, that we'd sent out, that I'd kind of, written and so on, they were still like attracting attention and stuff. And we found that we got quite a lot of, post sales, specifically from, over the pond now. In the States and stuff, and up in Canada as well. You see.
Wow.
And since then, we've had inquiries from and sales, basically inquiries that have led to sales from places like Japan, Korea, United Arab Emirates, UK, Germany, some like countries in Europe and so on, Canada. Like I said, we've done some interviews there.
Because of Kickstarter, this kept the ball rolling.
Yeah, that's it.
After Kickstarter, so now it really fueled your business, and in addition to getting the money, it seemed to have fueled, stoked the furnaces to keep the train going.
And establishing the brand. You see, because when you do a search now for SpaTap, I mean, I do it all the time, to see where we do it in Google and stuff. But SpaTap.com comes up first, but then on the second or third down there in Google is the Kickstarter one.
I see.
So the kind of SEO that they must be doing to get it out there as well is good insofar as I think people see it as a homegrown product.
Right.
You know what I mean? They see it as they can see also like a report on it, and they see. I think one of the most important things as well is the energy, Matthew, insofar as, we've had a successful Kickstarter campaign. That becomes part of the marketing. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
that's
so everybody, as seen on Kickstarter, successful Kickstarter campaign.
That kind of carries a lot of gravitas insofar as, we're going forward with a success. Right, that was our launch.
So when you walk around town now and people see you, say, "Hey, are you that Kickstarter guy? Hey, are you single?" I mean, the girls come up to you now wondering if you're single because you're now this world.
I'm batting them away with a stick at the moment. I just can't.
Well, that's the problems. I never understood.
But it's true because the kind of market you see again, the marketing we did. For Kickstarter meant, you get in touch with the local press, the local rag. We have the local radio and TV come down to here, and they've done little interviews with me. And that actually does happen now. When I'm walking around town, it's like, oh, you're the man who invented that bottle tap shower thingy, aren't you? So, yeah.
Oh, that's terrific.
So it has kind of had a viral effect, you know what I mean? And I've noticed, definitely a spike in the views, on the website and stuff like that. So, I think because they keep the Kickstarter, the project live, or not live, but you know, they keep the kind of archive of it there.
Yeah.
And you know, that SEO is always working for you in the background. So yeah.
And I would think so now. Then what you're saying to me, then what I hear is that, okay, besides getting the money, you know, Kickstarter or being, you know, active on the web, even if for a short amount of time, you know, there's a lot of residuals in that keeps money coming in just because you were there a month or two.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's absolutely right. And what else we found is, you know, because that Kickstarter, because it's there, when we've had, like, you know, sales just via the internet now, we can say to them, look, we've just done a Kickstarter.
Yeah, successful. Right.
This is the link. This is the link to it. You see.
Yeah. Right.
So we can't deliver right now, but we can deliver in, you know, 8 weeks, 7 weeks, 6 weeks, 5 weeks.
So in other words, what you're saying that is when they look to order and it's not available yet, then being on Kickstarter gives you some kind of credibility.
Exactly.
That okay, I'll give you money even if I don't get it now, right?
Yeah. It's a pre-order. You can still carry on with your pre-orders.
Yeah.
And your pre-sales, which gives you that, you know, cash flow, what you need when you're starting a business. You know?
Right.
So, exactly. You know, I've found that every single time I've replied to someone, you know, I've let them know straight up, you know, we're not delivering. You know, it's not like I can give next day shipping or shipping in 1 week or shipping in 2 weeks. I've let them know straight up, you know, it's basically going to be you know, November is our time of delivery. And people have just come back with, oh, that's brilliant, well done, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, we looked at the link you sent us and da-da-da-da. So, yeah, I think it's a great tool for launching it. And then, you know, just getting it out there on the web, right? You know, getting it in front of...
Since Kickstarter's been over, I mean, is it like increased sales another 10, 20% or something like that? Or
yeah, definitely.
Really? No kidding. Yeah. Wow. And that's definitely doing nothing extra. And I guess a lot of media that you tried to get during the campaign, sometimes there's a lag time. So they don't write it up till the campaign's over, but it's still a sale, right?
Yeah. That's right. And those extra sales you get, obviously, you know, you're never going to say no to sales, but they are like, they kind of validate what you're doing as well. You know, it gives the people confidence that, you know, you're going to produce it. And look, you know, look where we are now, SpaTap.
That's wonderful. And what is the price again? I forget. What's it going?
$24.95 Australian, which
is
I'm not sure what that is in the US, but it's probably about 23 Aussie, 23 American or 22, something like that.
Right. No,
so yeah, we're really proud of that, mate.
Yeah,
you know
that's wonderful. Yeah,
that's coming. You know, you saw it here first on Matthew Lesko.
So it's just an idea you had and something you just thought it was important to save the world. I mean, you're very ecological minded and things like this. So you're you know, not only your pocketbook, but you know, the rest of society, which is nice. And that's what I think crowdfunding does for all of us, is people like you to take your idea, get it, and then more than Kickstarter, you just get the cash. Kickstart sales forever, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's I'd definitely say that. Yeah.
So
I'm glad that's the way we went. That's brilliant.
So somebody should get these now. They should go to SpaTap.com, SpaTap.com, and get the little blue angel and have showers for the rest of your life. You can wash a kid anywhere. Thank you so much. So nice to see you again, Stuart. Thanks for getting up so early in the morning to work with us.
You're welcome, mate.
And
it's always a pleasure.
My pleasure. Take care.
All right, mate.